Today on our 2021 Ford F250, we're going to be taking a look at the Buyer's Products headache rack for your over-the-cab ladder rack. So this is going to be a cool addition to add to your ladder rack. So this is going to be only for the Buyer's Products over-the-cab ladder rack. Cool thing about this is it's going to kind of just allow your truck to do a little bit more and just protect it too, because my truck, I use it to work. I don't really want to have to worry about it. A lot of times I'm just sitting here kind of throwing stuff into the bed of my truck. And I have had times where I actually hit the back glass and scratched it, but that's not only going to prevent scratches. Like sometimes you literally have stuff that's just going to completely shatter the back. It has a steel construction. This is CNC'ed out with 15 gauge thick steel. Has a nice powder coated finish, so it's not really going to rust away over time. One thing I noticed is we do have a lot of surface area that's going to protect the back glass, but you can still see pretty good whenever you're backing up or whatever, maybe just checking on your cargo. Regardless of it, I have seen other headache racks that really do block the back. If you do have a third brake light camera, it's probably not going to be the best for it, but you're still going to be able to see through with all these different holes. As you can see, it's not really going to completely block the light. You're still legal because we do have to have this third tail light up top. But what I meant by that is if you do have a backup camera, you're not going to have full visibility compared to if you didn't have this on. It doesn't come with any hardware. All you have to do is just use the hardware that you already have that you use to assemble your ladder rack. So there's no drilling required or anything, and you don't have to put the headache rack on when you're assembling it. If you have this ladder rack and you just want to have the headache rack because maybe you had a situation where you really needed one, well, you don't really have to like take this thing off. All you have to do is just undo these bolts, slide it into the side, and then tighten it up. It didn't take me much time at all. Now to install the headache rack, let's take a look at what we're working with. So we're going to have two holes down here. We're going to have a bolt go through both of those, and then up top we're going to have two bolts going through there, and it's the same exact thing up on the other side. So I'm gonna show you on the driver's side. So pretty much those bottom little slots are gonna be these two bolts, so we will have to remove these, and then those top bolts are gonna be up here. We're gonna have to remove those as well. So go ahead and remove them both on both sides. It's gonna be best with a friend, so Brad's helped me out. Basically, we're just going to take this and kind of slide it in. And this is after we remove all those bolts. And notice how we have these little tabs up at the top and the bottom. They're facing towards the cab right here. So you want to make sure and do that. And once it's in place, we can just replace our bolts and tighten them down. Once you get it all tightened down, that's pretty much it for the install. And that'll do it for a look at the Buyer's Products headache rack for your over-the-cab ladder rack on our 2021 Ford F250.